Most people think they'll fail in sales because they don't really have the personality for it, they're not really extroverted enough, or they're just not born for it. But here's the truth. Salespeople don't fail because of who they are. They fail because of what they do and because of what they'll never fix. I've been working in sales for the past 8 months now. I've booked the most demos of the team, and in this video I'll tell you what the real reason is most salespeople fail. And afterwards I'll give you the step-for-step framework to go from amateur to professional to high income machine. If you're in sales or you might want to become an entrepreneur someday, this might be the most important video for you to watch. The hidden reasons why most salespeople fail are not what you think. They have nothing to do with charisma or talent. They are about behavior, psychology, and discipline. Let's break them down. The first reason why many salespeople fail is zero consistency. Sales success happens because of volume. As Alex Hormozi so famously says over and over again, volume negates luck, and in sales it's exactly the same. And most salespeople just don't put in enough reps. They make around 5 calls when they really should be making 20. They do around 2 follow-ups when 8 to 12 touches in total are required, and they go for it for about 1 week in full speed, and then they already take their foot off the gas again. Sales is like going to the gym. If you go hard at it for about 2 days and then you stop going again, nothing happens. Here's the truth. Sales is a lagging indicator. What you do this week pays you next month. What you do next month pays you in about 3 months. Most reps quit before the lag catches up. And the top salespeople, they go at it every single day. Doesn't matter if they're tired, if they're a bit emotional, or if they're just not really motivated. Consistency beats talent and pattern beats personality. Reason number 2 why most salespeople fail is the fear of rejection. This is the most universal sales killer. Rejection sometimes really feels personal, but it's not. Your brain interprets rejection as a threat because of evolution. Back in the day, if the tribe rejected you, you actually died. Today, a no in a cold call feels like a tribal exile, but obviously it's not. The moment you separate your identity from your performance, everything changes. Rejection isn't about you. It's really about your timing, your offer, the prospect situation, and your positioning. When you see rejection as feedback instead of failure, you get rid of the number 1 limiter for your income. Amateurs fear no, and professionals study no. And the third and last reason why most salespeople fail is because they don't track their numbers. Ask the average rep about the most basic data. They have no idea. If you don't measure, you can't improve. It's as simple as that. Selling without numbers is like trying to lose weight without stepping on a scale. You feel like you're doing the work, but you never realize why you're not progressing. If you start tracking calls, meetings, or conversion rates, your performance can really skyrocket because the blind spots now disappear. Data is really the mirror that shows you the truth. Now, here are a few early sales mistakes. When I started, I did a few of them myself. First is obviously talking too much. You really shouldn't believe that sales is all about convincing the other party with smart arguments. In reality, the best salespeople talk less than 30% of the time. Second, chasing easy leads. Don't avoid big prospects because they intimidate you. You might lose thousands in potential deals. Third, not using a script. Then every call sounds different. There's no consistency, no baseline, and no improvement. Fourth, panicking during silence. Don't talk yourself out of deals because you couldn't handle 3 seconds of quiet. Fifth, not role-playing. Don't think about practice is cringe because the top reps will do it every day. And sixth, not tracking anything. I already talked about this before. If you work hard, you need to have data to fix it. Sales is not improvisation, it's engineering. It's not talent, it's technique. It's not persuasion, it's diagnosis. Once you take the craft really seriously, everything changes. Confidence goes up, income goes up, skill skyrockets, and everything becomes predictable. Now I'll give you a 3-step framework in order for you to become a great salesperson. The first step is to master one script. You don't need 20 different ones. You just need one framework you run so consistently it more or less becomes instinct. A good script gives you structure, confidence, control, and predictability. But here's the secret, you're not memorizing sentences, you're memorizing intent. A script is not necessarily what you need to say, it's what you need to accomplish. For example, build rapport, identify pain, quantify pain, confirm urgency, present solution, and then close. You master this sequence until you can do it in your sleep. A predictable process means predictable income. Step number 2 in order to become a great salesperson is to track the most important data points. So what you have to track is the following. First, inputs. Calls, messages, reach outs in general. Second, outputs, meaning meetings booked. Third, conversions, meaning which meetings led to a deal. And fourth, objections, which ones repeat on a regular basis. This way, different patterns appear and you will be able to improve dramatically. You see where you have your weak spots, but also your strong spots. And you also see where deals actually fall apart. Especially if you track the objections, you can specifically improve there. Keep in mind, you can't outperform what you're not measuring. And the third and last step to become a great salesperson is to become rejection proof. Rejection is a skill, meaning you can actually train it. The way you train emotional resilience is through exposure. Here's what you can do specifically to become rejection proof. Do 20 cold calls in a row without breaks. Not to book meetings, but just to feel the discomfort disappear. Ask for the close earlier than you're comfortable. Just simply learn that a no won't kill you and that it's part of the game actually. Set a daily rejection target. Like 15 to 20 no's per day. It turns rejection into a game and not a threat anymore. And also review lots of failed calls, not emotionally but analytically. So as you can see, lots of problems in sales are actually fixable, and that's just fantastic. Master sales and every part of your life will improve. Whether it is income, confidence, relationships, or leadership. Sales doesn't just make you more money, it actually makes you more powerful.